Today on the Diaries of Sureka,
mixing up the north of Ontario and north of Toronto thing. Cemeteries scare me from the blast. If they're outside of the box, they will die. That's how the system was. Hi guys, it's Sureka for the Diaries of Sureka TV. Today on my episode, I'm going to talk about my Sudbury trip, and it is episode 1. So I'm just going to talk about that and my experience and what happened during my trip in Sudbury. Though I mentioned that I'm gonna do, like, I've recently recorded my Sudbury trip. I haven't recorded it properly. That's why this is my second attempt in recording my Sudbury trip. So if you guys give this video a thumbs up, because there are great things to learn and know of Sudbury. And there will be a slideshow, so I'll put that in as well. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, as I do make videos Mondays and Thursdays. And let me just start talking about Sudbury. So on my experience, it was a 3-day vacation to go up north, and it is north of Ontario. North of Toronto, in Ontario though. I don't know why I keep mixing up the north of Ontario and north of Toronto thing. So it is 5-hour drive when I go up north. And I went with a bunch of people. It's like a city tour. Like, this lady organized it, and took us. And my mom, like, I've been asking my mom, I want to go on vacation, because all she does is work and come home and sleep and poop and eat and whatever, right? All she does is, like, work and come home. So all this time I've been asking for, like, quite a few years, I've been asking, I want to go on a vacation, She's like, we'll do it. And the only place I went to was Sri Lanka, a place that I didn't want to go but forced to go, and yet I don't have any relations there. I wanted to basically go to America, in USA, Florida, and any other place besides my hometown, because, like, if I were to grow up, like, I was born here, right? So if I were to grow up and, like, legitly be, like, in my 40s to 50s, I'm not gonna go back to Sri Lanka. No offense, but yeah. I wanted to go away from, like, explore other places, like China, Holland, Florida, Mexico, England, Greece, and I want to explore. I want to go to Montreal too, and I want to go to Niagara Falls. Did she take me? No. So after so long, this woman takes me with this other lady, and we paid for the trip. It was like more than $1,000, but it was pretty cheap, because, like, if you're going with your family, then it was a pretty great experience. She was a cheap person to go with, because, like, that's her job of, like, getting people to go, but not being organized is one of her main goals as well, because apparently she wasn't organized. We were, like, stranded for 1 day doing nothing, and we were supposed to go to Manitoolan Island, and we didn't. So yeah, that will be in my second episode. You guys will see it. First, when we went to a museum. It used to be a burning factory. Like, Brickworks Factory, as I mentioned in my earlier episodes, was a burning factory. And now it's like a community center. So this is the same thing. It's a museum right now, but back in the olden days, it used to be a running factory. And this factory made blast in every hour. It made blast. Like I have the video, and I have like one like a few minutes of a video. You guys are gonna see it. And this blast kills a lot of people. Imagine going to work and finding yourself not coming back home, and you're dead. Like I was so shocked when I heard that these people died, and I was there with my own eyes seeing. And this person, our tour guide actually said people died in this place, and I was like, really? But I like, no offense, I'm not like, cemeteries scare me, because like when people die, there's gonna be another issue on that. Like I can't talk about this subject. We went like, it was 8 floors down. It's 4 CN Towers. You know how the CN Tower is so high right now, and it's higher. It's like that. So 4 CN Towers down. We went to the bottom of the earth basically, and it's called the Nickel Mine we went to. So if you want to look it up, you can look it up. It's a really good place, and it's a good place to visit and stuff. And it's 8 floors down we went, and these rocks, we had to wear helmets so the rocks won't fall on our head, because like back in the day that's how they built it, right? To like put blast out. And like for every hour we had to like run to the back in the older days, the guys had to run to a system, run to another side of the tunnel to save themselves. If they're still if there's like a box, like a cardboard, they have to stand on that to like be saved, to be saved from the blast. If they're outside of the box, they will die. That's how the system was. But now it's like computer generated, so we had to do the same thing to pretend that we're like builders and building this mine. And the mine, like when we went downstairs, when we went 8 floors down, like there was a video playing on the elevator, and the elevator will like stop for like 8 minutes. Like it was an 8-minute video, and I didn't record that because like it was prohibited of filming. So I was like listening, and when we went down, the mine, the tunnel of the mine that we went to, it was wet, and it was really cold. And it wasn't that cold where you have to wear like so many layers of clothes. Like it was indoors, so it's pretty generic and pretty cool. And I saw the rocks, and there was like, it was covered up with lint, I think, and like the net, it was covered in net. Like that's how I can explain it, because it's really net. And so the rocks all fall, and these rocks were actually fragile, so we had to like wear helmets when we went downstairs. And the whole time we were wearing helmets, because like if a rock falls, then basically we're dead at that point, because like you never know, any accidents can happen, and you can't say, oh, nothing's gonna happen to me, and like venture off. You can't do that in life, because like even if you venture off, anything can happen, right? Like you can be alive one day and be dead the next, and then people would be grieving. So we had to wear like helmets to save our heads from like exploding. So yeah, that was great. I really liked it, and there was so much adventure and information that was happening at the same time. And you guys are gonna see pictures like pop up in my head, on my head, or like around this area, and it's really good. And I advise you to go. If you're new to Canada, please visit that place. I'm urging you to visit this place by yourself, because it's really good, and it's actually a museum. So if you guys visit this place, that would be great. And if you're from Canada and if you had never been here, go. I'm seriously telling you to go. This place is really gigantic, enormous, and really, really pretty. So I guess that's all my time for today. My name is Sureka Jaganathan for the Diaries of Sureka TV. Thank you. Bye. So basically, and it is north of Ontario, and this person are tourists. We had to wear like helmets to save our heads, so it's pretty generic.